All right, beers and bets.
Hey,
we are back
man.
for some trivia.
Well,
Jimmy,
I was the champ.
You're hosting tonight.
I was the champ, man.
You were the
That's
champ
how it
because
goes.
Paulo Banchero went first
No.
in the
I was-
NBA draft,
Yeah.
right? Isn't
Yes,
that how it
that
worked
is
out?
Exactly
that
how
is
it
how it
worked.
worked.
Me and Nate Boris, that's Scott Boris's uncle. He is the agent for Pablo Ranchero.
Yep, you got the name right. Paulo.
Yeah, I knew it. So I knew he was going first round, dude. I know what's good.
You got an
shit.
inside
shit.
angle at it. You lose a beer?
No, I'm trying to figure out what
the trivia questions are gone. They vanished.
Who's going first in the trivia?
Oh, we need
remember this?
We need a game.
Yeah, we do. Fuck, man. Oh crap. Want to do a hat?
We did flip a hat.
Yeah, that works.
All right, heads, tails.
I'll call it. I'll call tails. I'll call the hat lands open side up.
Seahawks gives us shit for this, and it's like we actually didn't.
We're
think
never
about
prepared.
It. No, we're not.
Yeah.
Though. It's fucking funny. Man. All right,
we dropped the coin
tails
or something.
Heads, yeah. Tails. It's on
tails.
It's on the.
All right.
I'll take the first
like
question.
It landed like down.
That's tails. Yeah.
All right.
All right. What do you want?
I want to receive. I want
13,
the first question.
13 questions. So you guys got to help me as much as I don't help you with the.
I'm keeping score a bit. Yep.
Right on. Yeah. I'm pretty good at math, but I want to make sure you guys are working on it. I've been doing my timetable.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Who's it going to?
Shorthand math. All right. Yeah. Hit me.
Every time. All right. What was the first year that Pimp My Ride aired on MTV? Was it 2002, 2003, 2004, or 2005? Pimp My Ride. Yo, what's up? Shit.
I'm going to go with
to the Z exhibit.
Pimp My Ride.
I'm going to go with 2003.
That is incorrect.
Okay.
Trick My Ride. I'm going to put a PlayStation in your bumper. Like, why? What the fuck is that?
You know what you need? You need a TV right where your radio is.
It's like an 82 Camry. It's going to run for 100 miles.
When we took over your car, you had a whole bunch of big-ass McDonald wrappers. So what we did is we put you a mini fridge.
We took it to the car wash.
With a toaster of it. Right here. You can make your big doubles as you at the stoplight. You need to
X to the Z.
X to the Z.
All right. 2003 was wrong.
Give me 2002.
That is incorrect as well. It was 2004, man. Like March of 2004, I think was the exact date. But yeah, man, I was shocked by that actually. It seemed a little earlier. I was like, I would have thought I would have been on to like dumb shit.
Yeah.
A little
I was trying to just think of
sooner.
like how old I was and like where I was living and just putting myself like when I was watching that show. And,
that's what I mean. I remember making fun of it with you like a lot. We'd always be like, yo, what's up? It's X to the Z. Like,
I still can picture all the little dudes in his shop that worked on the car.
Yeah, like little Mikey.
The radio expert.
Made like a terrible color, like
but dude, like
purple or something, yellow.
Yeah. Like puke green. Yeah.
Those are always the dudes that actually had to do like the work. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like he would just be like, all right, so this dumbass dude's gonna do your fender. But it's like that's the guy that's actually doing the like fender.
Yeah. Pedro's gonna do the body work.
Yeah, right. Yeah. It's like, hi, I'm Pedro and I do the body work. Like I don't know what.
All right. So Brad's got question 2. Yep. 0-0.
All right. Question 2. What holiday is it when Julian gets dropped off and Big Daddy? So right when he shows up. Is it Labor Day, Father's Day, Columbus Day, or Memorial Day? Now he shows up and they call I can't give you too many. I can't give either one of you, right? Too many, but he calls, and where he calls, the place is closed for a holiday.
Yeah. Labor Day, Father's Day, Memorial Day. What was the fourth?
Columbus Day.
I'll go Memorial Day.
That is incorrect.
All right. So remaining options are Labor Day, Columbus Day, or Father's Day. So I'm saying they're not going to be closed on Father's Day because it's Sunday. Columbus Day isn't really a business holiday, at least not where I've been working. So I'm going to have to take, if Brad went Memorial Day, I'm going to take Labor Day.
That is incorrect as well.
Damn.
Columbus Day.
Columbus Day, because it's a fucking comedy. That was my instinct, and I talked myself out of it.
The phone on his head. He's like,
Columbus Day.
Yeah, he calls social services. That big, remember the guy that takes him at the end with the beard? And he calls that dude's office, and it's like, social services office is closed today, Columbus Day. And he's like, Columbus Day.
Fuck that, dude. They don't give me off for that shit.
Yeah. And he was a total goose guy, right? So
all right. So whoever bet the under for trivia off to a good start.
That's usually the right. Yeah.
All right. On to 3, and rest in peace to our guy, because Tony Siragusa, the goose.
Yes. The goose is loose.
I didn't know he had a celebration until I looked him up the other day, man. The little dance.
The goose. The
I did not know that, dude. Yeah, it was pretty cool. How many seasons did he play in the NFL? Did he play 9, 10, 11, or 12?
Ooh.
Damn, that's tough, because I remember him being a figure for a while there.
Real 11.
That is incorrect.
All right. 9, 10, 11, or 12. I'll go 12, man. It feels like he was around for a while.
12 is right. 12.
All right, I'm on the board.
Man.
There we go.
I was surprised. Undrafted, man, which is crazy.
Yeah,
and if you
that
haven't,
big of a dude,
you got to check out the Hard Knocks 2000 with the original Ravens when they won the Super Bowl. They were the first team to do Hard Knocks, and they did it right after they had won. So they were all fucking with each other. They showed Goose on his boat, talking about the rookies showing up at camp. He's like, man, I got to leave this to hang out with those. He goes, I'll tell him, don't let him get near me. I was undrafted. He's like, man, I didn't have a signing bonus, dude. He was like, I got $1,000. He goes, so that Rolls Royce is parked next to mine. I'm banging my car.
Yeah, it's like their first year. He's like, fuck them. These rookies getting all this shit nowadays.
Nah, the rookies don't talk to me until you made the team. He's like, don't come near me. I don't want to even see your face. Yeah. And then Shannon, dude, that's a great Hard Knocks. So check that out.
Because we're always used to seeing Siragusa, with the pads on. I guess he did the sideline reporting shit.
Yeah,
but it'd be interesting just to see that dude walking next to you, no so pads, funny. What he looks
how
like.
How
fat he is.
He did a good interview.
Basically.
He was on the Stern show, dude. He did an interview talking about in the middle of a game against Cleveland, he shit his pants because he had to do an enema before the game or something. So he's like, I could just feel shit. And he's like, but I wouldn't go in the locker room. I just played the whole game out. And they're like, man, go shit his stinky ass pants. Dude, there's a lot of good.
He shit his pants a few times throughout his time in Baltimore.
Yeah. He's been known to talk about that. It's kind of crazy, dude.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to block a guy with poop in his pants.
Yeah, even being his teammate, I'd be like, man, I got to line up next to this fucker.
Well, they're all the tight ends, and I think the offensive group or whatever, the receivers and tight ends are all in the training room doing a meeting, and he rolled the table in front of it so none of them could get out. So Shannon Sharp's like, hey, why can't I what's up with the door? And they're like, no, what the fuck, man? Where's Goose fat ass at? And then he was like, yeah, those rookies, man, they're pretty stinky. You got to keep an eye on them. Those rookies, it's a shame what they did to Shannon and those guys because, they were in that meeting room all day and it gets hot in those trailers. So they better,
but he strapped them in there.
100%, dude. Yeah. They're like, only Goose fat ass can get this table in front, and it's funny. Man. All right. So we're adding 1-0, right?
Yep.
Who we got, Brad? Or is it back to we're odds?
We're odds.
This one goes to me first.
All righty then. How many home runs did McGuire have in round 1 of the 99 All-Star game? So the one at Fenway Park.
Home run derby.
Yeah. Home run derby. Yeah. My bad.
22.
No. 11, 12, 13, or 14.
Oh, okay.
It set a record for its time. So, which is insane.
13.
That is right. But,
all right.
Yeah.
McGuire, I remember.
Lucky 13.
I remember.
Oh, yeah. That was the dopest one when Griffey, I think, won it with the backwards hat. That was when they brought out Ted Williams out, and it was like a whole big deal.
I can't remember the Ted Williams part, but I do remember like Griffey and McGuire and Sosa in a home run.
Yeah,
derby.
Sosa was,
and it was just cool.
Yeah,
it
was fucking real. Yeah, I watched it earlier today doing this shit. But
okay,
all right. So going to Brad down 2-0, dude. You better make a fucking push. We're gonna have to come up with like.
It always evens out in these.
Yeah.
And so to my boy, Hall of Famer, the first ballot DH ever to make the Hall of Fame.
David Ortiz.
The first guy ever caught with doing PEDs to go in the Hall of Fame. Also.
Damn right, man. And he's got the syringe in his back. They put it in his mold. It's like instead of a pick. All right. What was his batting average in the 2013 World Series against your beloved St. Louis Cardinals? Did the great David Ortiz hit 688, 684, 712, or 706?
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Thanks, Pops. Love you, buddy. Oh, shit. Love you, buddy. That's Poppy. Yeah, man. Thank you, man.
I'll go C, 706.
That C is not 70, but that was D. Do you want to go with 706 or
what was C then?
712.
Yeah, I'll go 706.
Okay, that is incorrect.
I'll take the 712 option.
That is incorrect as well.
Okay.
He actually dropped down. He was hitting higher than that, but since we didn't sweep him, they had to play a few more games. He wasn't able to hit a dinger. He had 688. It was A.
That's a decent batting average for a
Not
series.
bad. He went 6 for 16. I'm looking at here. He had 11 hits. The weird thing was he did only have like 7 or 6 ribbies, I think. So it was like, God, it could have been
just a couple
really
ribbies a game.
Yeah, like he didn't. Right. Because Beltran robbed him on that grand slam. So, I mean, it could have been worse, but yeah. All right. So we got 2-0 going back to where Odson?
Yeah.
All right. On this day, so the day this is being recorded, which of these events happened? So on July 26th, going any day back in time, which one of these events? Pete Rose passed Frankie Fish as switch hit leader with hit 2,881. Bobby Bonds won All-Star Game MVP, but Bobby Bonds, not Barry. Bobby. The 23rd Modern Olympic Games opened in LA, or Mickey Mantle hit his first Grand Slam.
Where the fuck you dig this one out from?
This is one I just got to throw out a guess on. So I'm going to go with the Bobby Bonds one. Because it is near All-Star weekend, right? So if he won.
Yeah. All these happened, but they all happened really within like this soon, within this month. Like
I'm going to go with the Bobby Bonds option.
It's just different years, obviously. That is incorrect.
Okay.
So you had the Pete Rose switch hit. Mickey Mantle was doing what?
He hit his first Grand Slam. And then the 23rd Modern Olympic Games opened in LA. It's a cool site too. You can go to like this date in history or whatever. And like, if you're looking for trivia shit.
Yeah. We just weren't alive for any of them, but I get you. I'll go
some of the dates that we were close. Our parents might have been. What'd you say?
The Olympics.
That is incorrect as well. Mickey Mantle, first Grand Slam.
Fucking Mickey Mantle.
Now we know.
Is ever here? Well, I don't even know if it's appropriate for the podcast. You guys have probably heard this story before, but the Mickey Mantle story about him, like some girl was sucking his dick for just to keep it short and simple. And she asked him what to do after he, let go of it. And he said, I don't know. I'm no cocksucker. And then
pretty dope.
And then that is a Mickey Mantle story. That's what I always remember.
Is gonna love that one. So that was worth it.
I don't know. I'm no cocksucker.
Cheers to that.
If you need to know what to say after Carl.
All righty. So what do we got? 2-0. We're adding.
Still 2-0.
Question 7.
I'm pitching a shutout here, Jim.
There you
Perfect
go.
game.
Hey, who is it to now, Brad or you?
This one goes to Brad first.
Yep.
All right. How many seasons were there of Viva La Bam?
Oh.
Were there 5, 6, 7, or 8?
I'm gonna go 6.
That is incorrect.
5, because they were on drugs and everything. How could they make it past 5?
That's fucking right. Yeah.
All right.
I was shocked by that. I thought there was like 12, but I think Wild Boys might have had a longer run. I don't know, but I thought it would have had like 8. But the drugs thing totally made sense. When I started looking it up, I was like,
they were dysfunctional as hell, man.
What could it have been that would fucking allow them to only
even in the later seasons? Like I never I watched the show just because it was on TV, and back in those days, we would actually watch like whatever was on cable,
right?
But even in the later seasons of that show, like the show was not even hardly operating. Like you could tell that the family was falling apart.
Yeah,
just watching the show.
Yeah, and it was like. It had to just be so shitty. You're just watching your son. Because I think he said at one point they were getting paid like 1 point whatever million per episode just to the budget.
We're getting paid more than that now for beers and bets.
But but like they're not on our level. I mean, you can see like this set. This is thanks to beers and bats and Grams.
The production.
The production value. You can see Brad's set back there.
This didn't come cheap.
Looks like me and Brad are both in like penitentiaries and we get like 15 minutes of fucking time to talk to people. We got white walls with
dead. Just stay on.
I haven't talked to myself in like 40 minutes. Fuck. Yeah. All right. Well, all right. So back to
it's back to me again.
Yep.
And I got a field goal lead. What question is this? Do you got the numbers of the questions?
8. We're on 8.
Number 8.
So Brad needs a miracle.
8.
Yeah,
this will be a good one though, because you'll like this will be a fun one.
All right.
In the film theatrical production, Angels in the Outfield, when the go back to Cincinnati guy catches a baseball in his mouth, and eventually later you see him, he has no teeth in his mouth, but he's wearing a wife beater. What color is it? He catches it right in the teeth. Like, he goes, get out of the way. And it just hits him right in the mouth. But he's wearing, and every scene to help you out, he wears a wife beater in every scene. It's just which one in this particular one.
You got to pick the color.
Is it gray, purple, red, or blue?
Go purple.
That is incorrect.
Damn, I really wanted to snipe that
Demon,
one.
Without Demon, I would have never thrown purple. He goes, I thought he wore a purple joint in there. And I was like, that's great. I think he does, but I was like, that's so funny. You remember he called it a joint too.
The purple joint.
Yeah, I was like, I didn't know that was like
green, gray, or red. Are those the 3?
No, you're all right. So it was gray, purple, red, or blue.
Okay, gray, blue, or red. I'll go red.
That's correct.
Probably too obvious. Okay.
All right, on the board.
That's where when he threw in purple and gray, though, he goes, I remember him wearing a gray joint. Or like he said, either purple or gray. But both of those, I was like,
is he maybe colorblind?
I was like, you just made it a question. Like, dude, that just made it options. Like, if you think that, okay, I'll take it. So what do we got? 3-1. Going back to the Hogger. Okay.
Yeah, he can go for a 2-0 streak here.
This is the one. This is the one where the wording If I fuck it up, just let me know.
All right.
Should I just read it as is?
Yeah, let's see what you got.
That'll be
let's
better.
do a grammar check. Yep.
On July 24th, 2004, A-Rod and the Sox fought at Fenway. What was the count when A-Rod got hit by Arroyo and was subsequently punched by Jason Veritek?
Mm-hmm.
Does that actually work?
I do know the fight. I don't, the count is a completely different story.
Okay.
Was it 1-1, 0-1, 3-1, or 2-2? It's a familiar highlight, and it's been like 17 years the other day. It just happened. So that's why
I'll go 2-2.
That is incorrect.
Damn, that was going to be my first guess too. The payoff pitch. Fuck. It would have made sense. So how would 3-1, how would a pitch at 3-1 make that much sense for it to be? So it's the remaining options are 3-1 count. And what are the other two?
I'm just going to repeat them all. Okay.
Yeah, sure. Know. Yeah.
1-1, 0-1, 3-1, 2-2.
Man. I'll go 3-1 then, because I just don't see how the stakes would have been that high for an 0-1 or a 1-1 count. 3-1.
It was 1-1.
Wow.
It was, yeah.
So it had been escalating way before this.
Or after watching it, A-Rod just overreacted. Like it was like, man, it was Bronson Arroyo that threw it. So it's like, dude, that guy throws off-speed bullshit. Like he's not. I mean, he might have been trying to really drill him, but 1-1, yeah. A-Rod, that's when he said, fuck you, and Veritek got in his face, and then, yeah, that was great. All right, damn, I thought one of you would actually get that one. But 1-1 is weird for a time to hit a guy intentionally, especially in a game where you're only down 3-0. So it's like you're right, Brad. Like you would like.
Well, I never felt like it was an intentional pitch.
That's the thing.
That's why I thought 2-2 because I remember he kind of overreacted on it. So that's why I was like 2-2.
When I threw in 3-1, I was like, "Fuck, Matt makes a real." I shouldn't have left that in because that one would be the time you're like, "Fuck it."
Yeah, I'm about to walk him anyway.
I shouldn't have put 3 in there at all, but
yeah,
it worked as a
deterrent.
Yeah, that's what they call it. Yep.
Yes.
All right, 3-1 going back to Ward. Is it correct?
Yes, I have first stab at this.
We're on question 10, dude. So we got 4 left.
All right, final stretch.
All right.
Yep.
I need to nail this one, and I can put it in the bag.
How many sacks did Siragusa have in his career? Did he have 19, 23, 22, or 25?
Let's go 23.
That is incorrect.
Fuck.
19.
That is incorrect as well. He had 22 sacks, actually.
All right.
I told it to Sun Demon was surprised by that earlier.
So what we got 3 questions left. I mean, he wasn't a sack getter. That wasn't really
that's what I told him. Yeah, that's what I was like, man, he wasn't like a D tackle the way Warren Sapp was a D tackle.
Yeah.
He was just plug the gaps and let Ray Lewis.
He was more of a nose. Yeah.
A nose guy. Yeah. But when he played, so he was 3-4 with the Ravens then?
He's
was a 3-4. Okay.
Like Vince Wilfork would be my closest modern comp to him. I'm sure Vince Wilfork might have a few more sacks, but probably not many.
Just because
Vince Wilfork wasn't getting 10 sacks a year.
Hell yeah. No, yeah. That's what I was telling Demon.
One big season too in there, Wilfork.
For some reason I thought too, I didn't realize he was 3-4. I thought he would with the Ravens. I don't know why I thought they were.
Yeah. Well, most people did do the 4-3 way back then.
Team.
Yeah.
All right. So we're going back to Wardison?
No, Warthog gets this first.
Okay.
And
3-1.
It's 3-1.
You got to go on a tear, man. You got to go on a tear.
How many questions we got left? 3 total?
3.
11, 12, and 13.
All right. So there's a chance.
All righty. Which team was featured in the 3rd season of Hard Knocks? Was it the Chiefs, the Jets, the Dolphins, or the Cowboys?
Chiefs, Jets, Cowboys. Who was the other one?
Was it the Chiefs, the Jets, the Dolphins, or the Cowboys?
I'll go the Jets.
That is incorrect.
I'm going Cowboys because I know they were on there a year early after a year they had sucked.
That is incorrect as well.
Damn.
It was. Fuck no.
What a boring season of Hard Knocks.
Yeah, I know.
What was it? The Matt Castle year?
Right, dude. What the fuck?
I don't remember that one at all.
But the funny thing was, I was shocked because the Cowboys were season 4. And so I was like, oh my God, they weren't like earlier than that. And then I was like, no, they were season 2 also. Yeah. I just went a little later thinking maybe they were like good, so they couldn't have gotten it. All right. So we go back to.
You can clinch it here.
Yeah, you need it here, man. This is the walk off. Right. Oh, this is a fun question, actually. I like this.
Taking a sip.
Yeah, these were cool. Cheers, guys. Cheers to the watchers. Anyone watching, we're going to be back. Yep. We make fun of ourselves on here, but fellas, we can say we will be back now that NFL is getting going again. We're going to be back, right? Doing this shit.
Oh, yeah. We will be back twice a week.
Twice a week. As we're approaching. And tell your friends, hide your wife, beat your kids, hide your mom. All righty. Question 12. How many seconds were on the clock when Russell Wilson? So right before, as the play started on the Hail Mary, Russell Wilson, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Against that play. How many seconds game clock were there? The clock wasn't running. It was stopped. Timeout before it or whatever. Were there 3, 6, 8, or 10?
We're talking about the Russell Wilson interception against the Pats?
No.
What are we talking about?
Russell Wilson Hail Mary play with the replacement refs where they called it a touchdown and the other guy said
incomplete. Where Pete Carroll bullied him into calling it.
Do you not know what play
was this against Green Bay?
Against Green Bay, yeah. Russell Wilson's like rookie year or whatever. When we had the replacement refs and they called it incomplete, but the other guy said touchdown, so they let the.
Yeah, like one referee ran in and said touchdown late, and then they fucking squabbled about it, ended up calling it a touchdown. And it's like, well, what can we do?
And it was the last play of the game. And remember, Gruden was on because he was announcing it, and Gruden after him. That's why I thought you would know it, because after the game, it's like one of Gruden's best moments. He's sitting there like they show like both the analysts with like the screen in between them, and he's like,
these guys can't make up their fucking mind.
No, he's like, we're breaking this down, and I feel absolutely sick for the Green Bay Packers. He's like, I tell you what, man. You got 2 refs out there. We should be paying these guys. Yeah. He's like, I'll get my brother. Yeah. The guys to show up. Yeah, but
we ought to tell these guys to take 2 bye weeks in a row and then just quit. Never come back.
And then quit. Yeah, but so that the game I'm talking about, right? Like that.
Yeah, I can picture the play now. Yeah. All right, but we got to predict how many seconds are left on the clock.
Predict
beforehand.
You got to predict.
Yeah. Okay. Or I got to know. I got to remember.
Yeah, man. You haven't watched that play a million times? What have you been doing with your life, dude? Got to watch football highlights. Beers and bets, man. You got to be able to tell the people, right, Brad?
What are my options of seconds? Numbers of seconds.
3, 6, 8, or 10?
6.
That is incorrect.
Oh, shit.
So this one, either this or the next one has to be for 2, right? Because we can't end at a tie. So the next one or this one, or the next one's for 2.
If Brad misses this one, the last question's got to be worth 2.
Got to be 2. All right. Fair enough.
I'll go 3 seconds.
That is incorrect as well. There was 8. He did a little shimmy. He went up, dropped back, rolled, reset the pocket, rolled left, lobbed it. And, dude, if it's not as clear as daylight and it didn't make you hate the Seahawks then, you go back and watch it and watch Pete Carroll.
Hit the ground?
No, it didn't hit the ground, Matt. Like, I can't believe you don't pull this play up. We got 7 minutes. So go on YouTube right now. You got to pull the play. Like, can you share this fucking thing?
I can do a share screen.
Yeah, do that. Because, dude, it was the shit. And Gruden's reaction after, man, if you want to, you love your boy, man. I mean, that's one of the better ones because we've talked about it on the podcast, I think. Haven't we, us 3? Where, Brad, you were waiting outside. We were going to go fucking roll around.
All right,
dad's by my dad's
I'm gonna wait for this ad to finish, and then I'll do a share screen.
All right, yeah. But yeah, we were gonna go, and you were like, dude, what the fuck just happened? You were listening to it, and I was like, I really can't explain what that was.
I don't doubt that. I was probably just like drunk, so the memory is it was totally there.
It was bad, dude. It's funny as shit.
They even have a statement at the beginning of this video. You see this?
Yeah,
the referees union have been.
It was a huge deal,
months.
Dude. Yeah, they had the replacement refs, man. It was bullshit. No, go to like the last play. No, dude. Like I'm telling you.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. 8 seconds left.
Watch this shit, dude. Tell me if this is a touchdown or a pick. This is so bad.
D2 refs.
You can see that
it looks like an interception when I watch it.
And look, they both call it. One dude says touchback, the other dude says touchdown.
It sure looks like an interception.
And Russ Wilson was like acting like, who you think, man? It's like, dude, you just had the worst call by the worst. Go back to where the refs look at each other, Matt. And how the refs come over and will be like, yep. And they look and nod their heads and they say touchdown together.
Hold on, let's just wait for this replay clip coming up. It sure looked like the Green Bay guy had the most control over it.
Yeah.
Dude, he's pulling it away from the guy. Yeah, he's on top of him. Look at the PI too, by the way.
Yeah, the Green Bay dude caught the ball.
And then watch. It's on his chest. He's got it.
Yeah, I do remember this pretty well now.
And then one dude's like, look at the refs. Watch the refs come in. They look at each other.
There's no way you can give Golden Tate that touchdown.
Never.
There's no way.
It's the dumbest thing. And, dude, watch the refs when the refs come in. Oh, damn it, man. Because when the refs come in.
We don't even need to see anymore. That was a bad call.
Horrible, dude. One of the worst. That was the dumbest fucking thing. And, dude, I wish you had the clip right there at Gruden. If you can,
I could hear him. I could hear him in my head.
He's just sitting there because they go to show they're
be at the mercy of these guys.
We're gonna send it back to the booth where the guys how they always on Sports Center they'll go right back to the Monday Night Football broadcast, talk to the announcers about what happened in the game, and Gruden's just sitting there.
Jesus Christ!
I don't know what we got to say right now, man. We got to pay these guys, It's just
Yeah. The guys we had before were bad, refs. But now that we're this desperate,
right?
Yeah,
wow. Bring these idiots back.
Being at his mercy,
they're not D2 bad.
And the worst is the one dude goes, and the other dude's going touchback. Dude, no, that's. They're like, yep, our hands are both up. I'm afraid. You're afraid. And they both said the wrong signal.
That's a bad look for something as important as NFL.
And that was one of those things that kind of got the Seahawks that win was big for them. I remember that because that was 2012, I think the year was, right? And it's dude, they kind of got that momentum going. You know what I mean? They beat Aaron Rodgers and Pete Carroll after that is standing up on the bench pumping to the crowd because he knew that they couldn't overturn it once they called it a touchdown. So his whole thing was, it's a touchdown no matter what. And so he got the ref saying after the reviewing the play, the ruling on the field, and he's stands because you can't overturn it on the field. Boom. Boom! And he's pointing as he's saying it. It's you little bitch.
I know the rules, man.
I knew the rules, and I knew he fucked him over the minute. Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
One of the worst.
Let's get this last question in. Let's just make this worth. We got to make this worth 3 points because either Brad gets this question and wins, or he fails to get it.
You either win or do you lose?
Yeah,
you gotta pick
we don't have a tie. Yeah, then we'd have to look for a tiebreaker, and we don't have the time left for it. So
how many home runs who's up?
This one goes to Brad first.
All right,
this one goes to Brad first.
How many homers did Ortiz hit in 2003, which was his first year with Boston? 18, 41, 31, or 20?
His first full season?
Just his first year there. It was on Baseball
And there's
Reference.
a lot of separation in those numbers too. Damn.
18, 31, 21, or what?
And or it was 18, 41, 31, and 20.
I'll go 31.
Uh-oh. I think he won. I don't know.
That's correct.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Brad is the champion, dude. That's how the trivia works sometimes, dude.
Yeah, it does, dude. Fuck.
I've fucked over people as the host.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. You try it with me every fucking time, but that was hilarious.
Yeah.
Fuck. All right.
You hit the daily double, man.
The daily down, man. Hey.
Now I'm curious.
I mean, really, how else do you do that? Like, if it comes down to the last question.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, I
can't have him tie it up, and then we scramble to come up with.
Well, no, you would have just won, and we would have wasted a question that I would have just thrown on later. But yeah, it's.
I'm okay. I'm okay with it because once it's football season, man.
What did he hit? So he hit the most he had hit before the 31 was 20 the year before.
All these were his totals from years like in his career. Like I used all numbers from. Right around like his
then he started eating that
Finway.
Fucking Boston seafood. And was
he got on that,
Then he got on the Manny plan.
He got on that Manny diet. That's what I was just gonna say. Man. He's like, hey man, I don't have to work out. I just get bigger.
David Ortiz, like him and Manny are my favorite Red Sox. I can't really think of a third.
Pedroia?
Maybe Pedro. No, maybe I would go Pedro Martinez just because Pedro was so sick. Yeah, when we were kids, like Pedro was so sick to watch. I remember.
Yeah.
Just being like, man,
we're
nobody.
Under a minute though.
Yeah.
All right, boys.
Well, dude, we're gonna save the football shit for another day, man.
Sounds good.
We'll get back next week.
Sooner.
Next Tuesday. Next Tuesday.
Yeah.
Do it again.
Sounds good.
All right. Let's get it.
Cheers,
Cheers, y'all.
Good shit, guys.